Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Friday night's game, Rockets versus the Suns. The Rockets pulled out a great win against a tough team, so kudos to them on that. We've definitely finally got back from vacation. I was joking about that last game, us staying on vacation, us seeming like we were still in Cancun or still wherever we were vacationing, Tulum. There's a couple of things that I'd like to see the Rockets make adjustments on, and we're gonna get right into it. And then we got a special side note out for today, with a special shout out to some football players that I see doing great things and making improvements and things that they can ultimately pass on and careers that they can make after football. So let's get right into it. Alfred Shengun, this first notice for you. The announcers on the other team are challenging their team in order to challenge you over the top. Jump over the top of Alfred Shengun. Sorry if that was a little confusing, but they're challenging their team to jump with you, to make sure that you, whenever you are contesting the defenders, they want you to make those contests above the rim. They don't believe in your jumping ability. And I'm not here in order to doubt your jumping ability and your athleticism, but what I am saying is invest in taking the time in order to get your charge, your how to take charges. Take a note out of Kevin Love's book. He's not jumping with people, and that's probably because he's an older player in the NBA. But you have an old man's game. So play like an old man on the defensive end too. Take those charges, man. Sacrifice your body and get better at taking charges. You don't got to challenge and contest everybody above the rim. There's other ways that you can get stops. There's other ways that you can get turnovers. In my opinion, an offensive foul is a lot. In my opinion, an offensive foul holds more weight and holds more value than a block does. Cause you're adding to those 6 fouls that every player gets, and you're getting a turnover. So I'd rather get a charge than a block. So stop challenging those guys above the rim, man. You're not gonna be the most athletic person on the court. And I've been shouting this out for the past couple of games, for the past couple of videos. You are not gonna be the most athletic person on the court. So, but you can always be the smartest. Take those charges, man. Take those charges. Speaking of Alfred Shengun, he's not the only person that needs adjustments. Jalen Green, look, those acrobatic layups that you take, man, those are highlight plays when you make them, right? They make Instagram, they the sexy shot, and that's great. But two things, they don't go in a lot, and you don't get the foul call when you do that. So drive to the basket, man. Drive to the basket hard. Sell that you're gonna do that acrobatic layup, and it's a great package that you got, by the way. Sell it and give a hard pump fake. Get those guys in the air. Get them to fly past you, and watch how easier that shot is for you, man. So invest in your pump fake game, man. All the greats got one. Devin Booker was killing us last night with his pump fake. Not last night, Friday night with his pump fake. So we need you to invest in driving hard to the basket and getting your pump fake game going, man. Michael Jordan and all the greats, they got great pump fakes. You seem like you don't have a pump fake to your game yet, man. So definitely add that to your game. It'll do wonders for you. It'll do wonders for you. And finally, game ball goes to Jabari Smith Jr. Man, he had a great game last night. Clutch three-pointer. I think he's the clutchest guy on the team. The guy got ice water in his veins. Shout out to D'Lo. I took your stuff, man. But he got ice water in his veins. That dude, whenever we seem like we need a shot, he's always there to make one. He's always there to take those tough shots for us. He's the next incoming of Robert Horry. So shout out to Jabari, man. Clutch Bari. That's what they call him now. Clutch Bari. Jabari Smith Jr. the game ball. When it was tied up at 100, you made that shot for us to go up 3 points. So keep shooting it, man. You've made a great improvement, and I'm challenging you to have a great game because the next game we play against Oklahoma City Thunder, the guy that got drafted ahead of you, man, this is the time to show that chip on your shoulder. Chet Holmgren got drafted ahead of you. He's having his rookie season this year because he was hurt his rookie season. Let's make sure that he don't have a better game than you, man. Keep that chip on your shoulder that you said draft night that you was going to have your entire career. This is the opportunity to show that, man. This is the opportunity to show why you don't miss your rookie season. I know that Chet Holmgren, he didn't miss it on purpose. He didn't pull a Ben Simmons, but show him that you got a year's worth of NBA experience that is invaluable, that he can't get back. So let's show that, man. Let's see that chip that you got on your shoulder, man. Tonight it should shine through. It should shine through tonight how big that chip actually is on your shoulder, man. So let's keep it up. I'm gonna be watching you closely. Let's get into our side note. I want to give a special shout out. To Lamar Jackson. It seems that you are already setting trends in the NFL. You got 2 MVP awards, but this trend that you're starting to set in the NFL is being set off the field. So by you making yourself your own agent or a close family member, making them your agent and you representing yourself, you already know that you do big money, right? And honestly, in my opinion, I think you got sold short with the contract that you on now, but you got your money. So at the end of the day, there was money that was left on the field or on the table, so to speak. But you make up with that after you retire out of the NFL. You got a career that you can go on for the rest of your life, man. Representing other NFL players. You've been representing yourself, so you got that experience in representing yourself, so now you can represent the others. Now you can pass that on to future NFL players that want to be agents. Keeping it all to the community, man. So special shout out to Lamar Jackson. You have influenced this guy named Caleb Williams that's coming out, that's going to be the first draft pick of the year. You seem like you've made an impact on him and you've inspired him. And the greatest human act is to inspire. So special shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. You're doing your thing. Well-deserved MVP this year. Keep representing yourself. Don't let anybody deter you. Yes, you left money on the table, and they saying that it's because you didn't have an agent. Bump all that. You are gonna make that money up after you retire. Tell them you'll never go broke because you've made an impact on people's lives, man. You made an impact on people's lives. You've represented yourself as your own agent. Now you understand the language and how these contracts are. You could pass that information on to the next NFL players. And honestly, I got that idea when I was saying it. I got it from Richard Sherman because he decided to be his own agent first. So I got to definitely give credit to where I got it from. Richard Sherman. Maybe you could start passing on that knowledge to other NFL players that are inspired by Lamar Jackson. And honestly, I think that all the other great NFL players, not saying that, everybody doesn't think that they're great, but I think that the ones that know that they're going to get big contracts, the Kyrie Irvings, the Lamar Jacksons, the Caleb Williams of the world, the ones that are going to get $100 million plus, represent yourself, man. Make your mom, make your dad your agent because you're paying them anyway. And I've been saying this, but it seems like we're inspiring others and we passing it on. So great job, guys. Peace.